Hey, what is up, guys? Andy here, and today we're reviewing over Boruto episode 151 titled Boruto and Tento. Now, some of y'all were saying in the comments, 151 is where it's at. And I can 100% agree with you, 151 is where it's at. We got a new intro, new outro, a whole new grimy feel to the Boruto series. And when I say grimy, I don't mean bad, I mean just like a darker feel. It just felt off. It felt good. It felt right. You know what I mean? We have a lot to talk about in this. We got Sasuke at the end doing an interrogation. Kara the Husk, a new organization. We've got a lot going on here. And on top of all that, we also got a good, solid episode. It started off a little bit slow and built up gradually, more hype and more hype throughout the episode, so it was good. With that being said, though, guys, I don't want to waste any time. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and I hope I don't sound too bad, because I'm tired as shit. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this review. If y'all do enjoy it, though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it.
They say you don't ever go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't want to be alone in the world out there.
We start the episode off right where we left off with the confrontation between Boruto and the Mujina Gang leader, and basically they're just kind of like talking. He's like, you're the worst and unqualified person to be a ninja. I should be asking you what you're doing here, you know? And we cut into our new intro and title card, Boruto and Tento. Love the new intro. The song is kind of off-putting, but the visuals are the best in this series. We then cut into him revealing what happened at Hozuki prison to Boruto, and Boruto's pissed. He's basically, Kokuri got eaten alive, well, his brain did, and he got played for a fool, you know? Boruto was the fool in this. He let this happen on his watch. We then cut into a kind of like slow start to the fight. They're just kind of building it up and anticipating it. And it was just a really cool little transition here, because then they jump into it. And he's using the wind-style Zephyr shield, which basically allows him to repel any and every attack he can detect. That's going to be a big point, which I don't get why he would say that, but he says it. So it was kind of like, oh, I'm a bad guy. I'm going to tell you exactly what I need. We then cut into Sai, and he basically found out about the whole thing because the feudal lord was getting a bunch of money together. So he's like, just please tell me. Nobody here is going to talk. He had all the genin pretty much wrap everybody up who was, you know, was against them. We then cut into Boruto giving Tento the Sharingan, and he goes, never do what you did with this earlier again. That is not what you use this for. We then cut into basically Boruto just getting destroyed here, and he goes, it's not about the cards you're dealt, but how you battle and who wins in the end. And he just starts choking the shit out of Boruto here. And that's when Tento threw the shuriken, and he hit the spot, and it gave Boruto the opening he needed to be able to hit him in the back. So this was a really cool scene, and we thought this was the end. It wasn't. He gets back up and he goes, you've got an unbelievable jutsu for a genin. I must have you. And he goes to eat Boruto again, but Boruto goes, you can't even use that windshield anymore, can you, buddy? And he goes to use a Rasengan with boom. That mark on his hand transforms and starts pulsating blue light, and he gets all of his power drained. So I was just like, oh shit. But then, that wasn't even the thing. I thought they was just going to leave it there. This dude looks scared shitless. He goes, don't tell me you're a part of that organization. And Boruto pretty much responds like, what the hell are you talking about, man? And he's like, oh, I got scared for a minute. I thought you was a part of that. You know what I mean? And Boruto basically has no idea what this mark is, but he does. He has a small clue. We'll get back into that in a minute. We then cut into him about to eat Boruto when Mitsuki and Sarada bust in. Sarada and Mitsuki for the save again. I feel like it kind of takes away from Boruto, but I would rather Boruto not be able to take out these characters like this by himself. With that being said, though, Boruto kind of needs a good one-on-one every now and then, and I don't think this was the right place to do it, but this was a good ending. The mark basically reverted back to its original diamond shape, and he tells them, Sakura and Mitsuki ask, and he goes, you're sworn to secrecy, you can't tell nobody. It's when Tento's dad comes in. The feudal lord has a touching moment with Tento, and he's like, I'm going to become a strong adult who will support you. He wants to be just like Boruto. That's a cool little thing. We then cut back to Konohamaru, who basically congratulates them, but they abandoned a mission that they previously accepted, which is a no-no. Even though this was a weird situation, they still can expect some sort of punishment. They see them off, and Boruto gives the card back to him, and it's a Sasuke card. We finally find out which kind of new, you know. He doesn't really like the Hokage, but he's all about Sasuke, and he goes, you'll be a great ninja who'll support the Hokage, and he wants to become someone who can support his father. We cut into the interrogation room, though, and basically Sasuke walks in, and this dude goes, oh shit, like, he goes, I'm sure you've heard of me, and he's like, Uchiha Sasuke, and he just starts spilling the beans. Sasuke asks him, what do you know about the mark on Boruto's palm? He goes, I don't know anything for certain. I just start stuttering shit, like basically like scared shitless. He goes, all I know is they called themselves Kara the Husk. We just randomly found upon them, and that's all I know, man. Like, he's just scared of Sasuke, and it's hilarious. It's really cool, though. I really like how they're doing Sasuke. They're doing him really good. The new outro is really cool, by the way, too, so I don't know. I have no qualms with this episode. We got some Sasuke. We got some cool fight. We got the right ending with Boruto not being able to defeat him on his own. I kind of like that, but I feel like some people are going to think it hurts Boruto's character. I don't. We also got the mark. This Kara the Husk organization, I assume, is this badass organization that everybody's been talking about since Boruto started, so I hope anyway. I hope we're at the turning point, boys. It's cutting it close, but with that being said, guys, I've got to get out of here. It's late ass o'clock. I'll catch y'all next time. Yeah, I think we're finally in the fucking end zone, like the cool stuff of Boruto, and I'm really excited. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.